Hi everybody, this is Ron Lewis with MedigapExpress.com, and today I am going to be giving a short presentation entitled Which is Better, Medigap Plan F or Plan G? This is a topic that comes up quite often for me, and I just thought I'd put this little presentation together and hopefully it will answer your questions. So nationwide there are 10 standardized Medicare Supplement plans to choose from. And those are plans A through Plan N. So if you look at this chart, throughout the whole United States, there's these 10 different plans. So Plan F and Plan G are the two most popular plans, and they provide the best coverage. So if you have Plan F, for example, with one carrier and another carrier is also offering Plan F, the coverage will be exactly the same. So it's much easier now to shop and compare apples with apples. So Plan F and Plan G are the two best plans, and they are almost exactly the same. So if you look at the chart here, if you go down the chart from Plan F to Plan G, you'll see everything is totally identical between these two plans, except there's a space right here, and that's for the Part B deductible. So with Plan F, that Part B deductible is covered, so you would have no out-of-pocket expenses at all, basically, with Plan F. And with Plan G, it's basically Plan F, but with a small deductible of $183 a year. That's the Part B deductible. So again, comparing the two plans, the only difference between Plan F and Plan G is the $183 Part B medical deductible. So just going down the whole comparison columns here between the two, that's the only difference again right there. And the Part B deductible of $183 can change from year to year, so it's not a locked-in rate every single year. So for 2018, it's $183. In 2017, it was also $183, and in 2016, it was $166 for the year, and so forth. So as you can see by this illustration, the Part B deductible has not changed much since it first began in 1966. So how can you tell which plan is better? Since the only difference between Plan F and Plan G is the $183 Part B medical deductible, if you are saving more than $183 a year on your premiums by switching to Plan G, then Plan G is a better deal. If you are not saving at least $183 a year on your premiums, then Plan F is a better deal. If you are new to Medicare, sometimes it's better to start off with Plan F and later switch to Plan G. And the reason I say that is because several insurance carriers will give you a welcome to Medicare discount during the first 12 months when somebody first turns 65 or begins their Part B coverage. So if they're taking $25 a month off of the regular rate, it's really difficult to beat that price sometimes. So in those types of situations, Plan F is probably a better way to go, at least initially. So Medigap rates vary significantly between insurance carriers. Medigap rates are based primarily on your age and zip code. Other factors can affect rates, such as whether you use tobacco or whether you live alone or with someone. Some insurance carriers will give you a household discount of up to 12% if you are married or live with a roommate, even if the other person doesn't have a Medigap plan. Since rates are usually based on your current age, they are constantly changing. So going back to the third bullet here, most companies will require a husband and wife or a couple living together to both have a Medicare Supplement plan and the same plan with the same company in order to qualify for the household discount. Some other carriers will also give you that household discount if you are living with another person, such as a roommate or a significant other, even if the other person doesn't have a policy. So that's a really good feature to look for with some of these carriers. Therefore, it's important to shop around every year because the rates keep changing and because they're based on your current age. So as you get older, the rates usually continue to go up. So let's compare rates right now. I use a quote engine when I'm comparing rates for people, and this is exactly what I use right here. This is a tool that most insurance carriers really probably don't want you seeing. And in this example, I am using the 92056 zip code, which is in Oceanside, California, for a person who is 72 years old, female, non-tobacco user, and these rates are for Plan F with a starting date of February 1st, 2018, and they're sorted by price. So for these, again, these are all the Plan F rates in this zip code. So Cigna happens to have the best rate at $202.10 a month, and then Transamerica is $202.48, not much of a difference there. And then Anthem is $205.99, ARP $206, and Blue Shield $219 a month, Mutual of Omaha $219.30, and so forth. I won't go through each one of these, but you can see the rates go all the way down to $298.41 a month in this particular zip code for Plan F. So $298.41, and the low is $202.10. So you can see there's a really big difference in price from the high and the low for Plan F in this zip code. So again, the lowest Plan F was $202.10 a month, and now I'm going to show you the Plan G rates in the same zip code. And Transamerica happens to have the best rate at $156.14 a month, and then Cigna was $163.27, and so forth. And the highest rate was $262.68 with a company called Thrivent, and the low was $156.14. So again, you can see that there's a huge discrepancy in the rates for the same identical plan and coverage. And one other thing I forgot to mention earlier is that with these standardized plans, that means that every Plan F and Plan G and so forth is exactly the same no matter which carrier you're with. So if you have Plan G with Blue Shield of California or Mutual of Omaha, the coverage is exactly the same, except the rates will be different between the two carriers. So getting back to the presentation here. So here's an example of how much you can actually save by switching from Plan F to Plan G. So again, this is the same information that I just showed you on that quote engine. It's a 72-year-old female living in the 92056 zip code, and she lives alone and she does not use tobacco. So again, the lowest Plan F rate was $202.10 a month with Cigna, and the lowest Plan G rate is $156.14 with Transamerica. So let's do the math. So I subtracted the Plan G rate of $156.14 from the Plan F rate, and that gave a gross savings of $45.96 a month. So if somebody had the Plan F with Cigna and switched, they would be saving $45.96 a month gross. And then I multiplied that by 12 months, so the gross annual savings would be $551.52 for the entire year. And so if you subtract the $183 Part B deductible, the net savings would be $368.52 a year. So again, I took the lowest Plan F rate and then subtracted the lowest Plan G rate to come up with this figure. But chances are most people are not paying the lowest Plan F rate, so the savings would actually be even greater. And on average, I can usually save someone from $200 to $400 a year net by switching from Plan F to Plan G in most cases. So Plan G also has fewer rate increases overall than Plan F. Unlike Plan F, Plan G is not one of the 6 guaranteed issue plans, and there are 6 plans that are guaranteed issue: Plan A, B, C, F, K, and L. So here are some examples for guaranteed issue situations. If someone has an employer group health plan and that coverage is ending, they would qualify for a guaranteed issue to be able to switch, like the Plan F, for example. If someone has a Medicare Advantage plan and they move out of the area, or their plan stops service in the applicant's area, they would also be eligible for Plan F or one of the other 5 guaranteed issue plans. Or if the applicant leaves their Medicare Supplement plan or their MA plan because the company has not followed rules or has misled the applicant. Again, these are all guaranteed issue situations that would qualify somebody for Plan F or Plan A, B, C, K, or L, but not G. So because Plan G is not one of the guaranteed issue plans, and because the majority of Plan G applicants were medically underwritten, Plan G applicants are generally healthier than Plan F applicants. So because the people who are on G as a rule are healthier than Plan F, because none of the people on Plan G came from guaranteed issue situations. Therefore, the quantity and overall expense of claims is less with Plan G than Plan F, which is why Plan G rates have not had as many rate increases as Plan F. And here's a little graphic I wanted to show you that shows that Plan F has over time increased in their rates more than the Plan G. So the blue line is for the Plan G and Plan F is the red line. So overall, the red line starts off higher because the Plan F rates are higher, and you can see that over time there have been more rate increases with Plan F than Plan G. As I mentioned a couple of minutes ago when I was going over the rates with my quote engine, there are significant differences in rates between the insurance carriers. The Plan F rates in the 92009 zip code for age 72 with no household discount range from $202.10 a month to $298.41 a month. That's a difference of $96.31 a month, or $1,155.72 a year. So in other words, some people are paying $202.10 a month for their Plan F Medicare Supplement insurance, and others are paying $298.41 for the same identical plan and coverage. The Plan G rates in the same zip code for age 72 with no household discount range from $156.14 to $262.68 a month, and that's a difference of $106.54 a month, or $1,278.48 a year. So again, you have to be very careful and shop around every year, because a lot of people just don't realize how much there is a difference between insurance carriers for the same identical plan and coverage. Since rates are constantly changing and they usually go up in price every year, it's important to shop around every year. And I'll be more than happy to do that for you. And you can, if you have Plan F, I'll be happy to check and see what the Plan G rates are. Or if you just want me to shop around for you to see if I can save you money on your current plan, I'll be happy to do that too. So to summarize, if you save more than $183 a year on your premiums by switching from Plan F to Plan G, then Plan G is the best plan. And if you're saving less than $183 on your premiums by switching from Plan F to Plan G, then Plan F is the best plan. So I just wanted to thank you so much for watching this presentation. I hope that I was able to answer your questions and to clarify a few things. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment on this presentation on YouTube. And if you'd like to subscribe, please click the subscribe button as well. And if you ever have any questions or want a quote, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks again for listening.